The top story, story number 8. How being politically correct crept into every American's life. Folks, people are losing their best friends trying to be politically correct. Being informed may be the best medicine in this new age, but there are some documents surfacing about past leaders like MLK, Martin Luther King, that may change some images of a civil rights leader who impacted a lot of people's lives in America. There's even files surfacing about the Kennedys, the founding fathers, big church organizations, J. Edgar Hoover, who was top of the FBI. And there may be some documents surfacing about how the mediator, how I sometimes enjoy doing research about porn, and basically how this porn became so popular in America. I mean, you look at I've done tons of research on people who have been abused in the porn business, but I tell you, it's amazing when you watch and you have to do research on some of these people's lives and how they get involved with the porn industry, and it's a scary. I've even asked people questions, and it's the thing is about being politically correct is that there are different lifestyles in this country that are very interesting, and I've come to find out that things that feel good may not always be good for you, and I'm learning that. And even as I research every story, is that a lot of people seek pleasure and end up going through a lot of pain. So I guess the question is why what we don't even know about the environment, and what you do not know may hurt you in this new environment. There's even a story that surfaced about two smoothie kings are temporarily closed after racial slurs were found on a receipt. So I guess the whole premise of today's show is everything that feels good may not be good for you, folks. Some local stories that made it in. YSU tuition seems to be going up, raising money. Ohio officials still in a standstill with the Lordstown plant. Power outage reported in Boardman. 5 independent Youngstown council candidates were disqualified for seeking office, and feds charged 7 with dealing heroin and cocaine in Youngstown. So the goal of today's show was to get myself and what I got out of these top 8 stories was the fact that everything that feels good, even when you're researching and finding and looking at people in their birthday suits on on public view, wondering how in the world could somebody do that. It may feel good. You may be out getting drunk because of the problems in your life, your day-to-day life, thinking that the drugs or the drinking is going to solve all your problems, a cigarette, and you may wake up tomorrow realizing that you spent all of your money and all of your time on something that was not useful. Well, that's our show for today. And if I did anything in this show with my top 8 stories, I could probably have enlightened you. I think it was Isaac Newton that talked about, he said that some of the laws of the universe, sometimes they're better left unknown. That's not his words exactly, but I think I get the point, and I'm sure everybody else does. Sometimes seeing things that are feeling great and feel good may not be as helpful as everybody think. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the Mediator this week, and I wish you all the best of luck this week. Have a good week, everybody. I am out of here. Have a good week.
Have no fear, fellow citizens. The Mediator is here.